Hey guys, and welcome back to the next episode. I forgot what episode we're on, honestly, of the My Experiences series we got going here, where I just talk about some of my experiences at various events. So, this event is David Spade, is a, goodness gracious, is a David Spade comedy show. Now, you may be wondering yourself, why in the world would I go to a David Spade comedy show? Not to be rude to the people that like David Spade, I think he's a little bit over my age range. I don't think I'm his target demographic. That's something I learned at this show. Where's my car? Where's my favorite car? Where's that? Where's my baby? Can't find it. I can't find it. Yeah, may have you wondering why this guy got David Spade. Well, I've been on a little bit of a personal mission to. I was a big fan of the movies Grown Ups growing up, so always wanted to see all of them live, in which I actually got wait, no, I'm missing one. I'm missing Chris Rock. He's the only one I'm missing. Got Kevin James, Adam Sandler, Rob Schneider, David Spade. Just missing Chris Rock. Now I have the whole cast done. A little bit of a mini personal project I've been dealing with. But yeah, this is about David Spade, my experience at David Spade, which was pretty interesting. I mean, there was definitely some parts that were weird. There's some parts that are fine. I'm trying to see if my car's out here. Did I put it out here? Is it blown up? I don't know where this car is now. Making me sad. But yeah, it's my experience at David Spade. It was at the Benham, the Benedum in Pittsburgh, in downtown. And there's a bunch of parking in downtown. So it was relatively easy, although there was a pirate game. This pirate game, I feel bad for any of the people that were at this pirate game. I'll get more on that later. But let's just say we got there, and this pirate game was going. It's like the third inning. At the end of my experience, I'll state when we left what happened about this pirate game because I think it's pretty funny. So yeah, so parking was relatively easy, other than my friend is not a great driver. It actually makes me very anxious anytime I just came from here. Anytime I have to get in the car with him because he's just not a great driver. And you could tell when he absolutely rammed a curb going up the parking garage, like to the point where I thought he might have broken a part of his car. I was worried for him. But it turned out to be fine. And parking was easy, parking was cheap. The parking lot right next to the Benedum is a great lot. Sometimes it does fill up because I guess other people know how great the lot is. But it is a great lot. My favorite car, by the way. I love K trucks. So it is a great lot. It's really cheap. It's really nice. But it is a lot. Oh, if you can't tell, we're on GTA 5 online today for this little video. Because, I don't know, I feel like switching the games up. I lost that last game, by the way. If you kept up with the last video, I did not win that round. Yeah, I'm just going to drive around a little bit, have some fun. Yeah, but it was down at the Benedum. Parking was really easy getting in. Getting out was a completely different story because we were at the top of the parking garage. Like, no roof, no nothing. And the way the parking garage is set up, essentially all the people below you get out before you do. It's pretty much how it goes at that lot. So we had We were waiting there for us all 30 minutes at the end of the slot. So like it's only like major downside of that parking garage. Getting in and out is kind of a pain, but it is a relatively nice parking garage. So yeah, so we parked up, just kind of headed down, headed in. Here's the outside. I got a picture of the David Spade on the sign or whatever. It's like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be David Spade. We're gonna see David Spade. And yeah, so there's that picture. And then we walk in. First of all, David Spade does not have a merch booth, and like, I'm not super angry about that, but nor would I know what he would do for merch. But like, I don't know. I thought he'd have something, but he didn't. So that kind of made me sad. I wouldn't have bought anything. Again, D1 window shopper. If you caught the last episode. So yeah, wouldn't have bought anything, but would have liked to see what he had, because I'm sure he would have had something interesting. But he didn't. So it's just the Venom. And then, like, food and drink was the Venom, popcorn, alcohol, normal drinks too. We didn't get anything. Again, D1 window shopper. Um, but it was very interesting because I didn't know where our tickets were up until we got there. And because my friend got the tickets, his dad got the tickets because his dad gets like discounts or whatever because they donate to the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust or something. I don't know, something random like that. So they get like upgraded seats and whatever. So I didn't know this, but where we're going, right? I thought like, oh, we'd probably be not like super close, probably be pretty far back, maybe even the second floor. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be anything crazy. Yeah, we were 6 rows away from the front, and like some people, am I gonna win the car? There's no way. Goodness gracious! I already own this car, but now I have two, I guess. I don't know where to put this actually. Yeah, just put it in there. That'll be. I already have that car, but now I have two. Of course, that's when I win. What's a car I already have? That's crazy. I never won the car, by the way. Never. That is crazy that I just caught that randomly. What was I talking about? Yeah. So we're like 6 rows away. And like, our seats are pretty close. I'll insert a picture with another jump scare picture again because I forgot my flash was on again. And I went to go take a selfie at the where we were. So here's that picture again. It's probably as funnier. It's probably as funny as the last one, and probably as scary as the last one. But there it is again. There it is. And then there's like the rest of the theater. But yeah, so we're like 6 rows away, right? And like for reference, my friend is in work boots, like khaki shorts, a t-shirt, and a baseball cap. I'm in gray sweatpants, a like gray bluish t-shirt, and white like nice shoes, like nice clean white shoes that I have. And the people that sit next to us is one guy and a girl. It's a couple. I don't know why I stated it like that, but it's a couple. One, the guy is in a full blue tuxedo suit, like I think it was like plaid, and he has like the full get up, lady, similar like formality as the guy, just full get up. And then there's us. We're 6 rows away, and it felt like off putting the entire time because I felt like we were definitely the youngest people there, and also the most informal people there. Because man, that was I don't really care that much, but like, sheesh. This David Spade we're going to. This is a guy that like you probably hear him say some not good things, and I don't know. Maybe I just got like ops with people that I don't know. I don't like dressing formal. It's uncomfortable, but you know. So yeah, that was really weird. David Spade had two openers. One opener was not good. I don't understand how other people in the Benetton were laughing at this opener because it really just wasn't good. Like, I was talking to my friend afterwards because we spent 30 minutes trying to get out of that parking garage. And man, it was just like I think I let out like one or two like almost pity chuckles because like I felt bad that I wasn't laughing. And like everyone else seemed to be laughing, and then there's just me and my friend, just full straight face. But like one of the comedy bits that she had was that professional bowlers aren't athletes. That was one of the entire like bits that she had running. Is professional bowlers aren't athletes. And like you're right. And that's it. Like where's the funny? Like she made like a joke like, "Oh, if you don't like me calling your sport not a professional, you're not a professional athlete, catch me outside. I know you're not athletic." I'm like, "Wow." Like I thought it was really dumb. And like none of the jokes were really much better than that. If I feel like no, I wouldn't have been able to do better. But as someone who's been to probably 8 or so comedy shows at this point, that was definitely the weakest performance I've ever seen out of openers, main like headliners. That was the weakest ever, other than maybe Kevin James, because Kevin James is on the bottom of my list of grown ups cast. If you're curious about the rest of it, it goes Sandler, Schneider, David Spade, Kevin James. Because Kevin James, I was just not the target demographic. Because I was younger than I am even now, probably 13, maybe 14. I don't even remember. And like he just kind of kept talking about like what it's like to like be a parent and like marriage stuff. And like yeah, I'm sure that's good for the people who didn't come because you made a movie about you being an idiot. And I guess I don't know. Like I don't know. I like Kevin James in movies, not in. I have no idea what that is. I'm not gonna do that. I like it. I like Kevin James movies. I do not like Kevin James as a comedian. That's what I learned that day. So yeah, it's kind of. I just wasn't the target demographic. I'm sure maybe it was funny for the target demographic. I do think I still laughed more though than I did at this opener. The rest of the show was great though. It was fun. It was funny. And there was no like further complaints. There was like one semi funny bit that David Spade did where let me think. Sorry. Yeah, it was a funny bit about like Cleveland and how he just mentioned like the city Cleveland and the audience started booing pretty much. And he didn't even make it to the punchline of the joke. He just kind of like the whole crowd was booing. He didn't even make it to the punchline yet. It was pretty funny. I guess I mean Cleveland is that bad. I went there recently for a college tour. Cleveland's not fun. It's not that great. Wasn't a fan. But yeah. The rest of it was pretty funny. I was quite happy with our parking though, because I was worried about like draft baby parking, because I don't know if like when that was gonna start going into effect, but thank goodness parking was fine. Other than getting out, because getting out took forever. And like as I mentioned earlier, I'm not like super comfortable with this friend while driving, and he was driving so aggressive, trying to not let other people in, and I just kind of felt bad the entire time because he wasn't trying to let other people in. I was just chilling in the passenger seat, hoping to. I don't know. It felt bad. Yeah. We also had aisle seats too, which was nice. Dude, we got like killer seats. I don't even understand how we got killer seats. And then here's the ticket. Forgot to mention that. So here's the ticket of me of David Spade. I left it in my pants. That's why it's all crinkled up. I forgot about it until the next day, and I reached my pocket like, oh shoot, that's my David Spade ticket. I need to keep that to show you guys, because you guys are awesome and want to see my David Spade ticket. Definitely. So yeah. Oh, and about that pirate game, dude. We left. And the pirate game was still going. It was like 13th inning, 12th inning, or something super dumb. It was raining the entire time. I think that's why, because even at the point that we, like the Benham parking, it's not center, parking lot, or whatever, is like a popular thing for like pirates fans. They often park there. And like, I think they even had the most diehard of Pirates fans leaving because we were down like 3. In like the 13th inning, it was pouring the entire time. Not pouring, but it was raining the entire time. And like, man, I just felt bad for anyone that went to that game because it got rain delayed, and that's why initially we were like a little bit worried about parking that draft, whatever. But man, felt bad for those people, those pirate fans. It's not good. Let me just take a quick look at the notes. Bum ba-dum bum. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Man, that really kind of went through all the notes here. Pretty quick. So, yeah, overall, David Spade was pretty good. I would go again. I would not pay for the seats that we got because I don't think you honestly need to be close to a comedian. Like, we went to Shane Gillis, me and the same friend went to Shane Gillis, and we were in like nosebleeds of the nosebleeds. And I think it's like a similar experience either way. I don't think it matters that much where you are at a comedy show. So, yeah, it was good. It was fun. I don't know if I would go again because like I kind of just wanted to cross them off my list, and there's different comedians I would rather go see, and like he's not like up there on the list anymore. Not because like the show was too bad, but like again, I'm not the target demographic for David Spade. So yeah, I would much rather go see someone like Shane Gillis again. Shane Gillis was so funny, and same with like Gabriel Iglesias and um, Brad Williams. I think he's the midget comedian. He's funny too. I would much rather go see them again. But like, if someone bought me a ticket and was like, "Hey, we're going to this," I wouldn't be angry. I'd be like, "Okay," but I wouldn't be like ecstatic or like necessarily excited. I'd be like very neutral. So yeah, I think that's gonna. I think that's gonna cover it for. Oh my gosh! There's no way the cops see me. Are you kidding me? The cops see me. I got this car perfectly legally. This car is perfectly legal. Why are we doing this? Let me get the car again. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so that's gonna cover it for this episode of my experiences. I'm gonna have to run from these cops here. It might take me a minute, but I'll see. Remember to like and subscribe. Remember, still at 1 subscriber, by the way. I don't know if I have any likes either, actually. How did I say that? But, you know, do all the goody goody gumdrops, and then I'll see you next time for the next My Experience. Peace out, Girl Scouts.